everyone, and welcome back to Who's Lila. I did not expect to split this into parts. I'm recording this intro after the fact, but that's all because this is a very deep mystery that kept me engrossed for quite a while, so stick around. I'm jumping right in. This time, let's see if we can travel somewhere else instead of any of the places we were meant to be going. We could go to the party. 29271 Fairfax Street. Oh yeah, there's a lot more to see. November 20th. My name is William Clark, and I was invited to a party by Matt Hurley. It's my first party in the new class, transporting us not just physically, but through time. It smells nice out here. And we do consider ourselves as William Clark. Or you consider yourself as a narrator. That's Matt Hurley, the host of the party. Hey dude. William, right? Oh, hi Matt. Sorry I'm late. Hey, don't worry, man. The night's just starting. Come in. Want some beer? Sorry, I'll pass. Thanks for inviting me, though. No prob. You're a newbie, but you seem cool. Matt and the guys here are so awesome. I wish I wasn't that shy and could actually tell them that. Look at you having actual desires. A couple enjoying an evening smoke. Well, at least one of them's enjoying it. So, are you happy you got out finally? Oh, these are the kids from earlier. Yeah, thanks for pulling me out, I guess. It's scary to think how it would feel to be home right now. Hey man, you wanted something? Huh? No. Jay seems slightly irritated. I better go now. Okay. I love this song, Ilya. I wrote it, you know. You like it, right? Sure. They're having fun, I think. We could try to mess with the player. Labooze. I don't feel like getting drunk today. No, but tell me more about those mushrooms you got from a cult. I guess you don't mind the change. The song changed. Well, guess what? I wrote this one too. Oh, you're going places. Unlike me. The song changed. Finally. Oh my god. Thanks, man. Stranger. Oh my, that stare. I was not expecting that in the music and voices. Actually, everything's faded out. We've met before, haven't we? And that's all. Okay, I love that. I love this. This is so timely. And that was definitely a Lost Highway reference. You can hear creaking and some muffled noises coming from this bedroom. You have a strong feeling that its occupants do not crave company right now. You think the monsters come out when no one's inside? A girl lying on the bed. She has to be really drunk. Hey, are you alright? No? You look disgusted. It's Martha Jennings. I'm fine, sorry. Don't be mad. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to sound mean. I didn't puke, I swear. Hey, it's alright. I'm not the one hosting this anyway. Do you need anything? Water? Very different tone from us before all this. No, I'll just lie down a little. Should I leave you alone? No, wait. What's your name? Will. I think we met at school, remember? Oh, you are. You're the new guy, right? Too bad you have to see me this way. I don't usually drink, you know. Jeez, figures. I must look really pathetic to you now. Hey, come on now. Everybody's like that sometimes. Any reason you drank so much tonight? It's, that freaking guy. You know, the one who's... She tells you a very confusing yet relatable story. In conclusion, the guy she's talking about sucks. That guy sucks. How do I make you angry? You smiled. This looked friendly. I have so rarely, beyond the basics, been able to actually achieve the look that I want. You wish to support this girl at least a little bit. You hope your face gets the message across. Some of these lines are just there for you to laugh at. It's very nice of you to listen. This will all be so embarrassing tomorrow. Oh well, don't worry about it. You sure you don't need anything? Could you help me to the bathroom? I think I need to... She makes sounds that usually precede vomiting. You took the girl to the bathroom. You probably need to tell Matt she's there. Let's step outside. Who is this tall woman that's just showed up? Tanya Kennedy. Hi there. You feel dizzy. Hey. Come on, play it cool, play it cool. I guess we can't have it any other way. This looked awkward. I don't think we've met before, right? You're... Hey, have you seen Martha? Hold on, Ellie. He probably doesn't know who that is. You're the new guy, right? Yeah. Come on, you can manage a smile here. It won't let me click through. Yep, that's it. He smiled. Another great face right there, Will. Anyway, I'll go look for Martha. See, but this time it doesn't come across as, like, a lizard person trying to act human. Now it just feels more like human. Like she's talking to you and you can't even think straight. What we're seeing here is a completely different character from who we've been introduced to over the other two endings that we've gotten. I'm Ellie, by the way. I'm Will. She left. And there she goes. Oh, right. My name's Tanya. Tanya Kennedy. She jokingly stretches her hand forward, and you give her a handshake. Is Martha the blonde girl? She's kind of plump, too. That's sort of rude. That's probably her. What, have you seen her? She didn't feel too well, so I helped her to the bathroom. That's probably Danny's fault. Jerk. Yeah. I think I'll go help her out. Wanna come with? Sure. Well, I guess I'm not going anywhere. There you go. Better? Yeah. Thanks, you guys. And what we talked about earlier... Look, Danny's my friend. But I'm not gonna lie, he can be kind of a jerk sometimes. Don't even think of blaming yourself, alright? It's not because there's something wrong with you. Danny's just been through a pretty messed up relationship himself. That doesn't excuse him, though, does it? I'm just telling you why he did it, alright? I think I already said he acted like a jerk. Oh, hey, Will? Guys, that's my new friend, Will. That was fast. This is pretty sad. What we're seeing here is what could be a pretty nice group of friends all meeting. Knowing how it all ended up, I guess it's a very different story depending on what you see in what order. But if anything, it just has me more curious about Will. Hey guys. No, come on. Let's force that smile. It's a bit awkward. No, come on, play it a little cooler. You can play it a little cooler than that. Yeah, no, totally. There it is. You social butterfly. This sounded natural. What's up, man? We haven't met before, have we? Yeah, I haven't been to school much since the start of the year. Oh, got you. Well, nice to meet you, Will. Thanks for taking care of Martha just now. That's the guy we're falsely sending to prison. Yeah, thanks, Will. I really needed that. They seem to have been talking about something else before you came. There's an awkward silence. Well, if everything's fine with Martha, I'll go get some air. Hey, what? We just came here, come on. I'll see you all later. Tanya, are you ignoring me? Well, of course there are those personality traits. Come on, we barely hang out anymore, it's Graves. Anything you'd like to talk about? Jeez, I don't get what's wrong with her. Mike, what? What are you looking at me like that for? You feel it's time for you to leave. With Tim Robinson. She's looking at a painting on the wall. There's a sun-drenched cafe with huge, seemingly glassless windows. Hey, Tanya, what about... Oh. Sorry, am I interrupting something? Michael, please. What? What is up with you today? I don't think I've done anything to deserve that, have I? I see how it is. So you'd rather hang out with some weird dude you just met, huh? Instead of at least talking to your boyfriend? I'm just worried about you, alright? Ugh. He leaves. Don't be mad at him. He actually cares about me, you know? That's the worst part. I'm not mad. I get it, I guess. Tanya seems very tired. That's a nice picture there, isn't it? It's Hopper, right? The cafe or something. Do you like it? Yeah. It has a certain feeling to it. Like incredible loneliness, but cozy at the same time. Whoa there, buddy. You are not gonna slither your way into being my co-commentator just like that. Almost like you've been there before. Yes, that's what I was getting. Listen, Will, I think I'll go downstairs and get myself a drink for now. Then, how about we go for a walk? I really need to cool down right now. Sounds good to me. I think I drank a bit more than usual there. Finally, some fresh air. This party was getting a bit intense, wasn't it? Yeah. To be honest, I'd never expect you to be here. Oh yeah? Why not? Because I look like a straight-A student? And other things? Yeah, kinda. Well, there's a lot about me that people don't see. Ooh, mysterious. What about you? You don't seem to be very talkative when you come to school. And you don't come often. I don't believe in education. Huh? Really? No, I mean, I just have to tackle a lot of stuff on my own. Like, you know I live alone. So I gotta do stuff like working, doing chores, all that. Sounds tough. Where are your parents? Dad ran away when I was little. Mom died 3 years ago. I'm sorry to hear that. That's okay. He's getting all emotional about it now. I had a pretty nice childhood. Just me and her, you know? You mentioned Mom earlier when we were walking between the boilers. I think I'm finally getting some good in my life. But yeah, it gets tough sometimes. Sorry I started talking about all this. It's okay. What about you? You mean my upbringing? Well, nothing special, I guess. I've had a nice childhood. 2 sisters, private school, and so on. Were you a talented kid even back then? Yeah, kinda. It's funny. My parents used to call me a prodigy. It kinda sucked, though. How's that? It's hard to explain. Everyone around seems to expect great things from you. Like, all the time. And when you fail, it's like the end of the world because it's as if you betrayed their faith in you. I know it sounds dumb, but it feels terrible, honestly. This makes a lot of sense. I don't know. I still kind of feel like a failure. Why? You're literally one of the best students at school. I don't know. It's like, even when I do something right, win an award or something, I just get anxious that the next thing will fail. And this never seems to end. Sorry for all that. You know, we should be paying attention to your faces, too. Honestly, I'd kill for a cig right now. A smoker, huh? I'll go with sad. Don't like smokers? Mike, too. I don't know. Tobacco just helps me through stuff. I'm trying to quit, though. Mike doesn't like smokers. That's kind of manipulative, no? Her expression suddenly turns bitter. Don't think I'm not noticing what you're trying to do. Mike's an awesome guy, and I love him, alright? You have no right to stick your nose into other people's lives. You don't know anything, alright? And you know, how about you fix your own stuff first? Like your stupid face expressions, and how you act like a complete dunce when there's people around. This was a change in tone. I'm sorry. No. I'm sorry. I'm a monster, aren't I, Will? Haven't made that judgment yet. Keep going. Come on. Tell me you think I'm a disgusting human being. I don't think you're disgusting. I just don't understand you. Makes sense. I can't understand myself either sometimes. It's hard. Yeah. Well, your friends are there to help you. Well, they don't really know me. Even Martha doesn't. What about Mike? She laughs. Are you joking, Will? Jeez, of course not. I think I'd like to know you. She laughs again. Trust me, you don't. You really don't. I don't deserve all that anyway. You're just wasting your time trying to be my friend, Will. I really don't deserve all that. My friends are too sweet. I thought Graves was perfect for someone like me. It's a shame he turned out to be such a wonderful guy. Can I say something? I hope you won't be offended, but really, the world is not revolving around you, Tanya. The way you beat yourself up is not going to help anybody. Your friends may not be able to understand what you feel. I know I don't understand. But we are all ready to be by your side no matter what's happening behind the mask you seem to wear. From her perspective, it's like she's doing the same thing we are, but I suppose that's the whole point, that we're all doing this in a way. I mean, I'm gonna have more to say about this, but I'll save it until later. Her voice cracked. We're back, Will. She sits on a bench. Something feels different about her now that you've talked. It's a nice feeling. I wish I had that cig now. Maybe it's for the better. Yeah, at least I won't feel guilty. You know? Because of Mike. Don't look at me like that. I know it's stupid, alright? You both stay silent for a moment. There's slow dance music playing inside. Wanna dance? What? Where am I? Who are you? You, the one we saw in the party.
She had her face.
No, it couldn't have been her. I've never even... And that's an ending. Oh, this is so cool. We're gaining so much context. And it's great because I'm actually getting excited for completing these paths, not just for the added context for what did happen, but because I can take those ends and not really know what to do with them in the moment. But I know that now that I have that card, I have something that I can take to Officer Yu, which is essentially, actually now that I think about it, he's basically our therapist. We go out and do these things, live our life, and then go and report to him for his perspective. I'm going to take a little break here and just kind of tell you what I wanted to tell you about during that conversation, though. So, this game, in a way, really has me contemplating like the nature of self-awareness, and I guess the concept of the self, the presentation, and how we see ourselves and how others see us, and the massive disconnect between all of that. Because I'm thinking a lot about my, I think, first real moment of self-awareness, and that was I was in church sitting through some boring mass, and that was always just something I sat through. Really, most everything was something that I just sat through, and I didn't really think of a self when I thought of myself. I knew I had interests. I knew there were things I wanted and things I didn't want, but I would just kind of, pursue that on a system of incentives and disincentives. But I remember after this mass let out, my mom went up the aisle to go talk to her friends who was sitting in a pew further up towards the altar. And she had her kid with her who I was friends with from swim class. And I was kind of approaching from behind, and I saw the back of his head, and I thought, oh good, he's here. I'm going to have somebody to talk to because this is going to take forever. And as we were approaching, he turned around, and I saw on his face, he looked at me and had a neutral expression, but when he locked eyes with me, it turned to a little smile. And I had like this weird little moment where I realized that that wasn't random, that like, it wasn't something just given, that through the things I had said and done with relation to him up until that point, it induced a reaction where he was happy to see me. And that was a big, mind-blowing moment for me. And this game is managing to create a whole world out of that, not even because it always matters. I don't even get the impression that our facial expression always makes a difference here. Sometimes it does, but for the most part, it's just making me aware of it. And it's starting, through that conversation, to make me aware of it in other characters, too. Okay, you, how do we describe the moon? So, that's how they met. It's nice to see William making friends. They aren't his friends. You saw the way they looked at him, and the way they... Are we getting jealous? What? I don't possess such feelings for anyone. Alright. By the way, what was that figure in the corner? Are you talking about the stranger? Yeah. He looked a bit like William, didn't he? If you say so. Actually, yeah, mess with the hair, I could see it. It's not his usual look. We seem to have exhausted the cards to talk about. Okay. So effectively at this point, we can say that we're playing as two different people. That during the course of the present, we are this Lila who has, at least by their approximation, taken over this body, while William is locked away. Now the police sees this, but perhaps with enough repeats we could even find some context that tells us what the code to our diary is. We may have to go back even further than after this confrontation, though. Broken? Why is it still here? Good question. I want to train my expressions a bit more. We can always come here and do it. That's useful. So eyes wide open and mouth open is scared. What if we wanted to do angry? We would drag those downward. So what do you get when you combine angry with mouth open? Still, so that's the thing, it's like combining different elements of it. That's what I like doing. Open our mouth wide enough, bare our teeth, and we get disgust. That's what it really hinges on. And the fact that I'm actually having to sit here and awkwardly puzzle out what makes a good expression of a given emotion, well, that's good role-playing, isn't it? Oh, okay, if we click on it, it'll automatically put it in. Yeah, and there's more that was cut off, that's why. There we go. You have a new task, talk to Strupnev. Okay, let's find out who Strupnev is. A train. I wish I could just run. Far, far away. Well, if you have no attachments, then what's stopping you? Hey. Hey, kid. Hi, Strupnev. I can't see you too well. Can you move closer? He smells weird. A little bit like old people smell. And something else. Like black tar. Kid? Don't you want to ask me something? You called me on the regular phone, didn't you? Whatever. No use in throwaways anymore. Kids' toys. It's so weird seeing this old man talking to us, a student, like this. Will, there's no one left now but me. And you. I've seen fires in my life, but that one, just insane. Nothing's left there. You're talking about the apartment fire from the beginning. What do we do without Father Lawrence? Did he leave anything behind? Is she talking with you? What? She stopped talking to me after the fire. Lila did. You both know of her. Is she still talking to you? No. Of course not. You look scared. Okay. Why are you shaking, kid? Are you cold? No, not There's no need to lie to an old dog like me. I see it in your eyes. She's still talking to you, isn't she? Maybe even right now. Kid, you never deserved this. If you knew what we did to boys like you, back when I was behind bars. Get away from me. You're lucky we're in a public place, you little lying rat. Why? Why would she still talk to you out of all people? You have a new task, get to the old depot. There's some jealousy there. So, this Lila, that must have been what this whole thing was based around. I'm starting to think this is more than just some kind of psychological issue. And more than just drugs as well. A valve? Where are you? William? You thought you could fool me, didn't you? Lila. I know you can hear me. Please. You're my life. I don't get why you would choose that kid. Please, please, please. I just want to see you one more time. Maybe Maybe he captured you with his dirty body. Did he do that to you, my princess? Don't worry. I'll free you from him. And you can have me instead. You'll be nice and cozy. Nice and cozy right here. Kid, how dare you steal her from me? I'll cut her a way out. I'll carve her out of you. Oh no. We've got to stay hidden. I guess. That may not be easy. I guess you're on to me. You're smart enough to head me off, too. Nope! You're coming that way, which means we need to go this way. And keep moving! This is not easy to do from in this way. Come on. We need to get over there. He's gonna get us. Yep. Yep. Okay, we just gotta go through that again. This is really hard to control. What I really need is for you to come over here. So I can come over here, you'll see me anyway. But if I go this way, if I don't randomly reverse direction like that... There we go, and now I go like that. And straight to the next. Each time I turn a valve, transported to somewhere new. There's no transition. Run, 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 run. It's really more of a chase than stealth. And it just never seems to stop. And it's dream logic. What that valve actually does, who even knows, but that's not the important thing. All we know is that it works. Okay, maybe we can hide behind the beam here. How are we going to get you away from there? We need you to chase us. It's the only way this works. Back the other way. Maybe we can juke around this way. But it's gotta be... No! Oh my god, do we have to go back to the beginning every time? Wait, we can go over here. Wait. No, 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 go back, go back. There's something here. A little bone. Probably belonged to a small animal. I have now got a new palette, Violet Violence. Okay, well, I guess we're going back to the beginning again. You're probably going to turn around when you get there. It seems like there's like luck of the draw of what you're going to do. Like, it's not a set pattern. You're going to get pissed off. Get over here. We need that. Go to that. Go to that. There we are. Go to that. Also, you can stand to pick up the pace a bit. I am mashing click. There it is again. It's her again, and this time, we couldn't be happier. What's... So you wanted to see so badly? Well, feast your eyes, Strupnev. A gruesome, incomprehensible death. She hid in the boiler again. Well, are you satiated now? Oh, Lila, the Empress. You are such a naughty, naughty girl. I do not desire to feed for now. The abode that you seek, it has a numerical value assigned to it. The number is 43033. Lawrence. And William has hidden this one so well. Now, Lila, your endeavors amuse me. But now it's time for us to cease. And And off we go, but I imagine that address will persist. Because even though we're making different choices throughout the day, it's all persistent, it all exists simultaneously, which is why we can take a bus to last week. So what does that tell us? Have you ever heard of the term devouring mother? It's a Jungian term. It describes an archetype. A mother, incredibly protective, but in the same amount, selfish. It's a mother who devours her children, stealing them from the real world. Disgusting. For many it is. Do you have a good relationship with your mother, Lila? Are you trying to be funny, detective? No need to be so hostile, Lila. After all, you are the one who came here. Now that's interesting because you said it was just you and your mother for a long time. Of course, we're talking about William. But, well, what does William mean? Who's William? I suspect if we enter this bus stop, we'll have a new address to go to. Yep, we don't know what it is, but we know where it is. Today is November 16th. My name is William, and I have come to investigate a recent fire that happened here in an apartment complex nearby. Thank you for setting the stage, Lila. This is the weird thing, is that this was almost beyond my comprehension entirely. Like, I had nothing to stand on after that first encounter in the boiler room. But now it's actually starting to make some sense to me. Excuse me, do you live here? We can't let in any non-tenants due to the investigation. Yes, I do. Need to close those eyes, come on. No, come on. No, come on. Stay it sad. You made a sad face. Oh, yes? Which apartment is it then? Oh wait, I have a list of tenants right here. What is your name? Hayward. Will Hayward. Let me see. Oh, don't think I haven't noticed that, like, all these names are Twin Peaks names. Hurley, Hayward. I don't see anyone by that name here. What, you want to sneak in to see a friend or something? Sorry, not happening, kid. Maybe there is something else we can do? Miss. There's been a slaughter on the road. Okay, we need to be scared. Sure. You look scared. What? Are you for real? Yes. A truck with a bunch of construction workers has just crashed. There's blood everywhere. Please, miss. Jeez, this better not be a trick. And in we go. I guess we don't have to worry about long-term consequences here. Look, we can see the dust still falling. I used to call this place my second home. What happened here? Now it smells like dust and ashes. We can look all around. Oh, what a wreck. There's a computer, but we don't have the pin. Unless we can glean it from something else somewhere. Some pages were untouched by fire. For us, the most comfortable way to contact him was by using a special yantra. For beginners, an eighth tole of teth mushrooms is often required. However, experienced members of the group may manage without them. Instruction. Position the yantra so its center is at eye level and a comfortable distance away. Sit with your spine straight. Breathe in and out slowly with your breath until your breath flows naturally. Look at the center or dot, which represents the unity that underlies all the diversity of the physical world. Now, allow your attention to expand, engulfing the other square of the yantra. Do not move your eyes from the dot, however. 4. Gradually span your attention across the sacred figure. As you reach the outer contour, you will already be unreadable. Some way to achieve enlightenment through meditation and drugs. Fireplace. A place of fire. Ironic that it's still one of the only things standing, huh? Oh, you're telling us how to do this. We're in first person. And we can walk around! Look at that, 3 hours of gameplay. I have only just encountered this. There's someone there. We're so low to the ground. A statue of sorts. It looks familiar. It looks so familiar. It may be made of wax. So lifelike it is. Does it talk? It looks so familiar. His face is like a mirror, isn't it? You cannot help but gaze at it. There were no words spoken. All happened in an instant. How amusing. A vessel for my kin has come on its own. What does the vessel want? With the first movement of your mind, the creature seems to have understood the whole of your desires. It is known. We will help you understand. Nothing is required in return. We don't need your compliance. You may now seek help from my servitor, the demon. You must acquire him separately. He was uploaded as an addition to this reality. I shall give you a link to his location. Listen carefully. Who's Lila Demon? It's a Steam link! The link is now in your clipboard. If you still want to hear from Lawrence, call him on the phone. The demon will know the number once you let him see the phone rotor. And out we go. We're reaching levels of meta not thought possible. Okay, so I'm looking at that Steam page right now, and what it's saying is this is a friendly servitor. Use him to unravel some of the more obscure secrets of Who's Lila. Open Who's Lila upon downloading this DLC. A button titled Summon to Desktop will appear in the menu. Press it, the shortcut is now on your desktop. Open both apps at the same time. In some rooms, a familiar face will appear. Sometimes it's the room itself. Sometimes it's an item that the demon is interested in. Listen for what they have to say. Well, we've just unlocked an entirely new angle. running in the background. You can't see it, but it is just like a dark little thing that sits on the desktop, like something molded out of clay. And I can still hear that wind in the background. Nothing new, so I guess let's go back to the burnt hall. What if we re-enter this room? We were also given another address. There's plenty to see here still. Hey there, you. You're up there, but what do I do about you? Are you just indicating that there is something here for us? But what happens if I try and leave? Absolutely nothing, apparently. I can just hit the road. It doesn't seem to have given us anything new. But what if I go home? Can't understand a word, bud. Key. You acquired a locker key. You won't tell us the diary, but there is a new thing here. I imagine maybe I could reverse the audio and maybe then I'd hear something. Alright, that key goes to one of these lockers. Key from Tanya's locker. Among other things, the old sticky note reads... Oh, and Graves. Don't forget to check out my Twitter. My name's Tanya, Candid at 1899. The link is now copied to your clipboard. I guess I can try to show you this. Art student, I like cappuccinos with lots of milk and esoteric literature. My heart is in shambles. On November 29th, we've lost our Tanya. They found her in December. There is nothing that can bring her back now. Lord, we give you our littlest angel. I want this account to be a reminder of who Tanya was. Rest in peace, my baby girl, Ethan Kennedy. This kitty's pendant is like the raddest thing ever. Looks potentially important. Maybe we'll see it somewhere. Maybe it's even, Actually, now that I look at it, it's actually a straight line. Here, 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 to here. A combination. She posted our emotion list. If any of you see a sticker of the data dog on your locker door at home or anywhere, don't hesitate to contact the police. What started as a dumb meme is now used by extremists to target people. So he was being targeted. An old poem. "200 Grand Beaver Avenue. Hang on, wait. Yesterday upon the stair, I met a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish he'd go away. When I came home last night at 3, the man was waiting there for me. But when I looked around the hall, I couldn't see him there at all." That's one of my favorites. Heartbroken by the news about Chet Murray. I never thought people could kill someone because of a meme. Been at the Sunshine Cafe once again today. It always feels so welcoming, yet makes me feel so strangely somber. I can't believe it's happening. Guys, it's our Malcolm. Just doesn't seem real. My condolences and prayers go to his family. I hope they find who did it. So, violence has been pervading this place for a long time. Also, Big Graves, if you're reading, and I know I'm reading these in reverse, but Also, Big Graves, if you're reading this, I'm so sorry. I know we didn't like each other too much, but give me a call sometime if you want, okay? Malcolm Graves found strangled near Goth Street, right where our school is. Police are investigating. It's not funny. It's more than just going beyond. It is as though the stupid meme killed him. How the heck do you even create something like this? Of course, memes and jokes could never lead to violence and real change in real life, could it? Anyway, what was that street you gave me before? "200 Grand Beaver Avenue." We also have access to your phone now. Where we immediately find the combination. Okay, hang on, let me bring it up and put it on my other monitor. Okay, so that'll be you. Wait. How do we make that last thing? Oh, I see, we have to go through without touching it. 3:25. Yesterday at 3 a.m. The note reads, "New address, 2524 Clearmount Avenue. Don't get FedEx the old one, stupid. You moved ages ago. We have a home address. Shopping list. A bag of milk. Ice cream. And all of your text messages. You really are just the Laura Palmer of this game, huh? 1 week ago, 2:30 a.m., William Clark. Don't come. I've changed my mind. What the hell, dude? Now I'm totally coming. 3:02 a.m. Will? You alright? 3:05. I'm not joking. I don't want to see you anymore. Please don't come. 3:06. Dude, I can see something's wrong. I don't care. I know you're scared and trying to push me away again. 3:07. I'll be waiting for you there. Don't come if you don't want to, but I'll be there. We were actively trying to avoid this meeting. Maybe we knew something was wrong, or William knew something was wrong. 2 months ago. Mike, 9:45 p.m. It's alright, you don't have to like them. I know it's alright, and I don't. Especially Danny. I got you. He's a jerk and, wow. I don't get why you're still letting him mess with Martha's feelings. I'll talk to him. I don't care at this point. Come on, don't be like that now. What about Martha herself? It's because I'm a failure, Mike. Stop saying that about yourself. Come on, Mike. Face it. Can't you see it at least? I'm not blind. I see how you're suffering. From all the stuff I'm doing to you? Look, I don't care about that. I know you love me, and I love you. Isn't that what matters? Are you stupid? Mike, there's no way I deserve to be loved like that. By anyone. Out of all people, you don't need a burden like me. BS. I love you. We all do. Want a call? I'm going to bed. So this wasn't entirely one-sided. I mean, he was agitated, sure, but she kind of put him through a lot. She was really playing games with him. Mike says, "Where are you?" Look, I know you don't want to talk, babe, but come on. You can't play with me like this. I'm going crazy here. Where are you? Tanya? Tanya! Tanya? 1 week ago. Gorge, you there? Gorge? Yeah, sorry. Just texted Martha about, yeah. So, what was that dream you had? You wanted to tell me, remember? Yeah. It was a cool one. I was like this gorgeous woman, sitting among poppies and roses and a myriad other flowers, which I didn't know the name of, completely nude. And there was this faint music playing in the air. And my hair was golden for some reason. Completely golden. Kinda like that painting on our wall. I was combing them with a beautiful comb adorned with many little symbols. I think it was copper. Whoa, that's a detailed dream. Did it end there? No. After a while, I noticed something strange. It was like one of the poppies was different from the rest. Its bud was hanging lower than the others, and as I came closer to it, as I turned to look inside, it turned out there's a mirror inside of it. I've seen my own face. But, the eyes in the mirror were insane. They weren't mine. They were... You quickly delete the remaining messages. This is so... It started out as like a psychological horror, something where we were playing as this twisted person, this manipulated person, and the law caught up with us. But as time has gone on, it's revealed that there is so much more going on here than that. We're seeing the inner lives of all of these people and how it all converges, where finding out what happened, it felt like a conclusion after an hour of gameplay, but now, sitting here at 3 hours, it's much more like that's just the starting point, and now we're working backwards, much like Twin Peaks. You delete the chat without reading with Martha. Now question is, who is this last contact? You're in great danger, girl. Call me or visit my website at link blocked. There's that spam filter. Okay, we've got a lot to go on. A lot to go on. Now, I do have Tanya's house here, but what I'm looking for is 200 Grand Beaver Avenue. What is this place? Coffee as usual, Lila? She doesn't wait for you to answer. Thanks. Detective Yu's been here earlier today. Huh? Really? Yep. He didn't ask anything about you, though. Makes sense. He doesn't even need to, that sneaky jerk. Yeah. Is he still figuring out, who you are? Well, obviously. We wouldn't be here if he wasn't, would we? Well, yeah. Have you thought that maybe he's just giving us some more time out of pity? I mean, it could be that he already knows that you're a... Shh! Shut up. Sorry. I'm just teasing. Oh, come on. You know Yu's listening, even now. Sure. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here talking to you. He must think he's really powerful, mustn't he? Guess so. He's certainly good at figuring things out. A nosy guy, I'd give him that. Well, at the end of the day, his curiosity is what keeps us alive. That, And his pain. Yeah. Poor guy, actually. To think how much of the time he gives us is filled with suffering. What's he doing it for, then? He hopes for that slither of satisfaction. Our world is built so. Gives him little pieces of info so he feels as though he's getting somewhere. Doesn't he realize that 90% of his time consists of pain? And only like 10% is goodness? I don't know. Even so, he's a machine of pain. A suffering generator, as all humans are. At least his attention is what keeps... Well, come now, don't give out too much. I know we haven't talked in a long time, but he's listening. Yeah. He'll pester me about this for sure when I come back. Do you have to? It's up to him. It's up to you to decide. I was making who's on first jokes earlier, but that was always your intention. Well, thanks for coming today. I rarely see you these days. Yeah, I kinda missed all this. An idyllic moment in Lila's own world. It is constantly challenging every notion I build, making me see things differently. I mean, this is a place that we couldn't even access normally. It just had to be intuition or really meta-knowledge. But here we are, and we treat it as normal. A cup of freshly made coffee. You wonder who it's for. You've unlocked a new palette, coffee beans. Let's look at some of the palettes that we've unlocked over time. It's been a while since I checked. There was... Blue Rose. There's another Lynch reference that I didn't even register before. Electrified Meat, Violet Violence, and Coffee Beans. Now that's Game Boy looking. I kind of want to just stay here for a while. But I've got stuff to do. And there's the sun. We actually have a couple of new cards, the Emperor Reversed. I don't remember getting that one. Maybe it really did give us something when we were in the burned building. Okay, you. Huh? Is there someone here with you? Oh, right, the demon. Please, pick a card. Let's start with the one we obtained first. Now, I believe according to the achievements, which I have had a look at, there are 15 of these in total. We've got 6. Who is the prince? No one. Whenever you say who, you're just pointing your finger at those stupid projector reels. The prince is not a who. If you want to see the projector light, you have to look beyond the film. Why do you yourself need a reel, then? It's an anchor through which you humans can understand me. Lawrence's worms tried to make an instrument out of it. They made a reel artificially. Too bad it had my face on it. I couldn't help myself. I always come when someone calls. But I was here before all reels. Just like my father was. Now let's examine the sun. What was that all about? Machine of pain? Me? You love it when it's about you, don't you? What? I mean, I don't care. We can talk about something else if you'd like. What did she mean when she said that my curiosity keeps you alive? You are so close to finding out the truth. You're amused by this. Do you realize that, Detective? Just answer my question, Lila. Why are you saying that it's up to me? Come on, Detective. You're almost there. I can't yet. Please, can't you just tell me? We seem to have exhausted the cards to talk about, yep. But I think I do get it. The fact that I'm playing, the fact that you're watching, that's what gives this life. We came here because we wanted a mystery, because we wanted intrigue and curiosity to be satisfied, and that's what this game does. It drip feeds it to us little by little. We get excited when we discover a new path, when we think we've cracked it when it shows us something outside of the game. But ultimately, it's mostly just us toiling away, moving slowly back and forth between screens, going through things we've already seen, so that we can find that 10% that's new. And that motivates us to find the next 10%. As I said before, this game is absolutely fascinating, and it's the kind of thing where I think you're meant to be staying up nights trying to piece things together. It really knows how to hook you. Which is why I'm recording this outro also after the fact, because I still kept going for quite some time afterward. So, if you like this video and want to know more, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more creepy and comfy content. If you have any ideas for other videos you think I should do, the best place to suggest that will be at the Discord, which I will link in the description. If you want to try this game out for yourself, that link will also be in the description. If you want to support me on Patreon, that link will be in the description. And as always, I will see you in the next one.